Are you getting point at all? I'm teaching myself.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
I'm better.
So you want to set out now. You want to do setting now. The first thing you do is that you look at this red line here. This red line, this is where you put your what is it called? Your peg. You put one peg here, but most times you go with iron. You cut small rod, 12 mm that you can be using. If I'm going to set now, I carry 12 mm. I'll put here. Once I mark this on ground, I'll look for this position. I fix my 12 mm here. A small rod. It's not too heavy. From here now, you can now square your video like this. If it's not daytime, most times you want to do this one. This one now, there are some that are better than this. There are some level instruments that are better than this. You get my point? This one is not bright like that. So, what if it is 4 o'clock? If I want to do my session now, because if I want to do my session with this machine, it must be like 4 o'clock in the evening, where the sun will be, there is no sun. With that, I'm able to get this sticker, you can place it to better market. So from here, you make sure that this green line cross this place. You see that what you do now? You see that it cross here. This green line now. If it is night, you will see clear this green line now. As you straight for up, you can see that it close. You can see that it close. It's also closing here. This point is to make sure that this to show that this place is square. You get my point? This to show that this place is square. So you put your rod here or your peg here. You go to the other point. If it is 1 meter, 100 meters, if it is 50 meters, if it is 30 meters, if it is 10 meters, you go to that place and look at the area this line cross, and then fix your peg. If it is this center here that it cross, as it's crossing like this now, you go and look at this line and fix your peg there. And if you get my point.
Exactly directly this line.
Exactly this line. You look at where it cross.
Yes.
You fix your peg.
That's with the measurement.
With the measurement.
And the starting point is here.
Yes. So you fix one there. You look at anywhere it's crossing. Where you are going to, you go to that place and fix your peg, another peg there. Then you now come again. When you are done now, you are through with one line. You know that you're going to take 4 points. Once you are done now, you turn again from here. You don't remove your peg. You just turn it again. Turn it again like this. When you turn it again, it will cross. If it cross this line again, you go to that point again, fix your peg. Once you are done with these 2 points, you now carry this level instrument to that second point. Then you know that you already fix your peg on it. Here and that third point. When you get to that point, you will now make sure that this left point is sitting on top of that third point that is there. You carry this thing now, when you carry it to that point, if it's not straight, it will be shaking. See, if it's not straight, you must make sure that your land is balanced. If it will not work safe, once it's silent, and you know that it's straight. So your third point, assuming that this is my second point, this is my first point, that is my second point, this is my third point. Once you get here, you make sure that this red line is at the center of this third point. You get my point? Yes. Like this. This is my third point. You now turn it now. As you turn it like this, you know that your red line will be closing. You put it there. You carry it to that place again. You make sure that your fourth point now, this thing is sitting there. You turn it again. Most times, you don't even need to me. If I want to peg, I only peg here or it's not vertical. Once I get this point, I get here, I don't need to peg this center. I don't begin to take my inner measurement with my small tape, 5 meter, 2 meter, I'll cut. Yes. So that is how to. Now look at what I was saying. This is stuff here. If you are to, for example, if you are to put a peg here now, if you are to put a peg here, once you get to this point, you locate here. I took a peg here. You get this point, you turn to the other side. You try to put to that place. I fix a point here, and then You now nail it, and throw your line and begin to take your measurement. Then even as that, if you want to also use this one, continue. If you want to use this one, you don't have a wall. There's already built. Me, I have 30 meters staff that is longer than this. You just tell somebody to hold it. You now go and measure it like this. You make sure that your ledge is touching this. Because most time when you want to measure it, you might not measure in the already built area. You might measure in the bush. So use this one like this. You just take the measurement. See now, 0.62. If you want to do a little work now, then my 30 meter staff is very long. It's longer than this little. When you put it like that, so starting from the fire level. You went there. You now use this your level instrument to get this level. When you get this level like this, you mark it. When you mark it, you use it, as we say, use this marker to mark this point. For example, you use this marker like this. Once you measure it like this, you use this marker to mark it. You mark it like this. You already know the measurement. You take it to the other side. Even if you don't even use your level instrument to measure that side. Once you take this one, then once you mark it, the cutter will put a nail and draw a loop, follow you to the other edge. You mark it again. You'll put a loop and begin to nail. That's how you take all the level of your house. At the end of the day, once you are done with this, even when you want to plaster, you see come again to use this one to do the finishing. Because most of the time you see that the character might miss the measurement, and secondly the plaque might not be the same. You know that plaque is a problem again in Nigeria. Plaque might not be the same. It might be that the plaque is bigger than each other. That's why you need to use this level.
Meaning, when do you use it now, the ground must be flat?
Yes, it must be flat. You carry shovel. You make sure that you shovel to level it. By that time you have a boy now, or you have a baker and you decide to tell the baker to do. You will do it. That is how to. This one, I'll show you this one tomorrow. How to use this. For this one, let me just show you. Know the name of this. Let me just show you how to use this now. If captain is working for you, this angle. Yes. If captain is working for you, your body, your columns, your pillars, and your beams. You just come and use this one to make sure that the columns are straight. You don't fix it like this. Once it's like this now, you can see that this one is straight. This one now, once it's like this, you see that this water will go to the center. If it's square like this, for example, this one is not square. If it's square,